Let's stop pretending. You know you're wasting time. You feel it every night when you lay in bed, scrolling endlessly, telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never shows up. Not with action, just more promises, more delays, more lies. You say you don't have time to study, but somehow you have time for 4 hours of TikTok, gaming, and mindless scrolling. You say you're tired, but tired from what? Avoiding your goals. Let me tell you something. You don't need more time. You need more truth, more honesty. Because deep down, you know this isn't who you're supposed to be. If you keep living like this, nothing changes. Nothing improves. You stay stuck in that dream you say you want. It fades, slowly, quietly, until one day it's gone. So face it, own it. No more lying. No more hiding behind distractions. It's time to rise, time to fight, and time to study like your future is on the line, because it is. The future isn't sitting around waiting for you to get serious. Every second you hesitate, someone else is moving, studying, preparing, climbing. While you're thinking about starting, they're already halfway there. Life doesn't hit pause because you're not in the mood. Opportunities don't come back around just because you missed them the first time. So let me ask you, why are you waiting? Waiting for motivation. It won't come. Motivation shows up after you put in the work, not before. Waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There's now, that's it. That's all you've got. Every day you delay, you build the habit of hesitation. And hesitation kills dreams. It doesn't matter how big your goals are. If your actions are small, the future is moving fast. If you want to catch it, you better run harder, work smarter, and start now. Because if you don't chase it, someone else will. Success doesn't hand itself out like a free sample. It doesn't knock on your door and ask if you're ready. It doesn't care about your intentions, your background, or your dreams. Success respects one thing: discipline. If you want it, you have to demand it, through your actions, through your habits, through your hustle. No one's gonna do it for you. No one's coming to drag you out of bed, throw your phone across the room, and force you to study. That's on you. And if you're sitting around hoping life will somehow just work out, understand this: it won't. Not for the lazy, not for the passive, not for the ones who quit when it gets tough. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. So stop expecting easy, start demanding more from yourself, because that's what it takes to win. Let's get one thing straight: this isn't a game, this isn't just school, this is your life. And life runs on deadlines. Every exam you skip, every chapter you ignore, every study session you replace with Netflix, it all adds up. One missed moment becomes a missed opportunity, and eventually the clock runs out. You can't keep playing like you've got unlimited time. You don't. That test is coming. That result is coming. That future is coming. Whether you're ready or not, think of it like this: you're not just studying for a grade, you're preparing for a battle for your future, for the career you want, for the life you dream about. And battles are not won by the distracted. They're won by the focused, the disciplined, the committed. This is your deadline. Meet it, beat it, or live with the pain of knowing you didn't give it your all. Right here, right now, this is your line in the sand. You've coasted long enough. You've made enough excuses. You've waited for the right time that never came. But this moment can be your turning point. Because every transformation starts with a decision. One choice, one spark, one moment of clarity. When you say, enough is enough, let this be that moment. The moment you stop quitting on yourself. The moment you silence the voice that says you can't. The moment you stop chasing comfort and start chasing greatness. You have power inside you that you haven't even tapped yet. Strength you've never used. Potential you've buried under doubt and delay. Dig it up. Bring it to the surface. Use it. You don't need a new life. You need a new mindset. Decide, right now, to show up, to rise, to fight. Let this be the day you finally wake up and go get it. Every time you say, I'll do it later, something gets stolen from you. That later you keep depending on. It robs you of progress, of momentum, of potential. Excuses dress up like logic, but they're liars. Every excuse is a thief in disguise, sneaking in when you're tired, convincing you to stay comfortable, while stealing your future right out from under you. You think skipping one study session won't matter, but it's never just one. It becomes a pattern, a habit, a mindset. Let me be blunt. your excuses aren't protecting you, they're destroying you. And no one ever built a great life on a foundation of maybe tomorrow. The winners, they feel the same resistance, the same fear, the same fatigue, but they push anyway. They show up. If you want to win, you've got to stop letting excuses speak louder than your goals. Silence the lies. Lock the doors. Protect your dream. Don't say you want it. Prove it. Don't tell me how badly you want to succeed while you scroll through social media for hours. Don't talk about dreams while putting in lazy effort. Words mean nothing if your actions don't match. Success doesn't respond to talk. It responds to action, to sacrifice, to effort when it's hard, when it's boring, when it's lonely. You wanted results. Start showing top-level effort. Study like someone who's hungry. Focus like someone who has everything to lose. Because the truth is you do. The version of you that gets the grade, gets the scholarship, gets the life. You won't meet that version sitting on the couch. You'll find them in the early mornings, the late nights, the study grind when nobody's watching. So act like it, move like it, train like it. If you say you want success, then your effort better be undeniable. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. It feels good now, but it keeps you small, safe, average. And average doesn't change the world. Average doesn't break generational cycles. Average doesn't build legacies. Let me tell you something. Your dreams are outside your comfort zone. Always have been, always will be. You want to reach them, then you've got to break the cage. That means saying no to the easy path, no to another nap, no to I'll do it tomorrow. It means choosing growth over pleasure, again and again. Look at anyone who's built something real. They didn't get there by staying comfortable. They struggled, sacrificed, pushed through fear and failure. You've got potential, but comfort is suffocating it, smothering it with distraction and delay. Get uncomfortable, get focused, get disciplined, because that's where your power lives, outside the cage, outside the comfort, in the grind. Let's not pretend this is easy. Hard work hurts, it's draining, it's frustrating. It will test every part of you, but you know what else hurts? Mediocrity. Waking up 5 years from now, knowing you played small, knowing you could have done more, but did it. That pain, it's deeper, and it lasts longer. You've got to pick your pain. The short-term pain of showing up, grinding, staying focused, or the lifelong pain of wondering what could have been, the pain of discipline, or the pain of regret. There is no third option. Real talk, no one wakes up motivated every day. Winners don't rely on motivation, they rely on consistency. They understand that pain is part of the process, and they welcome it. So embrace the hurt, let it build you, let it sharpen you, because every moment you push through, every ounce of effort's a brick in the foundation of your future. This isn't just about a test, this is about your life. Your education isn't just school, it's your springboard, your escape route, your platform to rise, and how you show up for it. That's how you show up for your future. So don't treat studying like a chore. Treat it like survival, like it matters, because it does. Think about it. What happens if you don't study? What kind of life are you setting up? You want freedom, security, options, then you better earn them. Study like someone's future depends on it, because yours absolutely does. Every minute of focus is an investment. Every topic you master is a step forward. Every distraction you kill is a battle won. This is your fight, your chance, your shot. No one can want it more than you. No one can work for it but you. So gear up, lock in, study like everything depends on it, because it does. People love to say, I don't have time, but the truth, you have time. You're just not using it right. You're not out of time, you're wasting it. You've got the same 24 hours as every successful student, every top performer, every person you admire. The difference is what you do with those hours. Scrolling, lounging, multitasking, those things drain your day and steal your future. Let me be clear, time isn't your problem. Choices are. You choose what matters by where you give your minutes. Every minute you spend watching random videos is a minute you're not building your dream. Every hour you give to distractions is an hour stolen from your purpose. Stop blaming time. Start mastering it. Because if you don't take control of your clock will take control of you. And the only thing it guarantees is that it never stops ticking. Every hour counts, not just because time is limited, but because every hour you waste pushes your goals further away. You don't see the damage immediately, but it's there, slowly stacking up, quietly pulling your future out of reach. You dream of success, right, of freedom, pride, opportunity. Then understand this, every delay is a delay in that dream becoming real. That hour you gave to video games, it didn't just pass time, it postponed progress. That hour you spent overthinking instead of doing, it was a quiet retreat from your potential. Time is a currency. You spend it whether you like it or not. But what are you buying with it? Don't use it to escape. Use it to elevate. You don't need 10 perfect hours. You need 1 hour of deep, focused effort. And you need to repeat that commitment over and over. Because dreams don't get delayed by accidents. They get delayed by habits. You want to know what your future looks like. Don't ask the universe. Don't guess. Just look at your schedule. Your calendar reveals your destiny. Your daily routine tells the truth. Because your future isn't written in the stars. It's written in your habits. Show me your day, and I'll show you where you're going. If your day is packed with distractions, delays, and excuses, don't be surprised when your results show failure. But if your day is focused, intentional, and disciplined, success isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Your time is your blueprint, built with purpose. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Create a schedule that aligns with your goals, then protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Want a better future? Fix your schedule. Want different results? Change your hours. The future shows up in what you do today. Time is a tool, or it's a tyrant. If you don't command it, it will control you. Time doesn't care about your excuses. It just moves, non-stop, unapologetic, unforgiving. And if you let it slip away, it never comes back. The difference between winners and watchers. Winners tell time what to do. They plan it, use it, maximize it. Watchers, they react. They waste time, and then wonder why life isn't fair. Let me be real. Time is brutal. It will own you if you're not intentional. But here's the good news. You can flip the script. You can train your mind to see every hour as a weapon, every minute as a mission. Own your time, and you own your future. Get up earlier, plan harder, work smarter. Don't just let time happen to you. Use it, bend it, command it. Because either time obeys you, or it crushes you. There's no middle ground. Big goals overwhelm you. Then stop looking at the mountain. Start with the hour. You don't climb to the top by leaping. You climb by steps. 1 solid hour at a time. Win this hour. That's the mindset of champions. They don't worry about what's due next week. They ask, what can I dominate right now? 1 hour of focus, repeated daily, transforms everything. You win the hour, and suddenly you've built a productive day. Stack enough of those, and you've built momentum. Stack enough of those, and you've built a powerful life. Don't chase motivation, chase micro victories. Win the hour when you feel tired. Win the hour when you feel distracted. Win the hour when your mind screams for comfort, and you choose commitment instead. Because greatness isn't built in a day, it's built in the discipline of every hour that most people waste. Win this hour, win it again, and watch your life change. When your eyes are heavy, when your body says stop, when your mind starts begging for a break, your whys is what pushes you forward. That reason you started, that's your fuel. Your whys is the voice that says, keep going, when everything else says, quit. It's the picture of your parents working 2 jobs. It's the dream of walking across the stage, of changing your family's future, of proving every doubter wrong. You don't need caffeine, you need clarity. Remind yourself why you're grinding, because when your why is strong, you can endure almost anything. Tired, of course, everyone gets tired, but tired doesn't stop the mission. Tired just means the mission matters. Find your fire, speak it out loud. Write it on your wall, tattoo it in your mind, because the moment you forget your why is the moment you give in, and you didn't come this far to quit. Now, discipline isn't just about doing the work, it's about knowing why because without purpose, discipline fades, it weakens, it crumbles when life gets tough. You might stay consistent for a few days, maybe a few weeks, but without a strong why, it won't last. Purpose gives discipline its spine. You think elite athletes wake up excited every morning. No, but they have purpose. You think top students love grinding every single day. No, but they know what they're fighting. That's what keeps them locked in. You need more than rules. You need a reason, a mission, a personal promise. You refuse to break. You weren't made to drift through life. You were made to drift through life. You were made to drive through it with direction. So define it, clarify it, feel it, because when you study with purpose, discipline isn't a burden, it's a weapon. And without purpose, that weapon turns dull, and so does your potential. This isn't just about passing exams. This is about building your future. You're not just learning formulas or dates. You're learning how to show up when it counts. You're training your brain, your focus, your habits. This is your setup for life. How you do school is how you'll do work, goals, relationships. If you build laziness now, you'll carry it forward. If you build resilience now, you'll carry that too. So stop treating school like it's something to get through. It's your proving ground. It's where you build the grit, the mindset, the momentum that will carry you long after the grades are gone. And the best part, every time you choose focus over, every time you push through, instead of giving up, you're not just building a student, you're building a warrior, a winner. The way you show up today echoes into the life you'll live tomorrow. So show up strong. You're not just studying for yourself, you're building a legacy. Maybe your family never had the chance. Maybe you're the first one trying to change the story. Maybe you're carrying dreams bigger than your neighborhood, your last name, your circumstances. That's not pressure, that's power. What you do right now is shaping what your future kids inherit. It's shaping how the world remembers your name. Every hour you commit isn't just for grades, it's for impact. Think bigger. This isn't just about a test. This is about transformation, breaking limits, becoming the example others look up to. You get to decide what your legacy looks like. Do you want to be the one who almost made it, or the one who rose above and rewrote the story? Start writing that legacy now, in the silence, in the study sessions, in the sacrifices nobody sees. Because the future will remember how you showed up today. Excuses will always be there. Tired, busy, overwhelmed. They'll whisper sweet lies in your ear every single day. But if your why is strong enough, it'll drown those voices out. Your why has to punch louder than your weakness. It has to rise higher than your doubts. It has to hold you accountable when no one's watching. Think about it. What matters more? That temporary comfort or the life you're chasing? Your excuses are based on how you feel, but your why is based on who you want to be. And that version of you, they don't fold, they don't run, they fight. You have to decide what runs your life, your emotions, or your purpose, because both can't lead. When your why becomes your standard, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not fatigue, not failure. So let your why roar louder than any excuse. Let me tell you something that most people ignore. Discipline hurts. Waking up early, studying when you're tired, saying no to distractions. It stings. It pushes you. It pulls you out of comfort and into discomfort. But here's the truth. Regret hurts worse, and it lasts longer. Discipline is pain with a purpose. It's temporary. It builds you. It refines you. But regret is the pain that echoes. It's the moment years from now when you realize you had the chance and you wasted it. You'll forget the nights you stayed up studying, but you'll never forget the doors that didn't open because you didn't prepare. You'll never forget watching someone else live your dream because you chose comfort over commitment. The pain of discipline is sharp but short. The pain of regret is silent, but it stays. So choose your pain wisely. One builds you, the other breaks you. Quitting feels easy now, but later it'll eat at you. You'll see someone succeed and know you could have been there too. You'll hear a name called for that opportunity, that award, that dream job, and you'll remember the exact moment you gave up. Because the truth is, you don't forget the times you quit. They haunt you. They revisit you in moments of silence. They show up as what ifs and almost. That's the part people don't talk about. Quitting doesn't just end the task, It plants a seed of self-doubt that grows every time things get hard. So ask yourself, will quitting today make you proud tomorrow? Because your future self is watching. The version of you who wins, who thrives, who breaks through, that version is counting on you to push right now. Don't build a life you have to apologize for. Don't walk away from what you'll wish you fought for. Success will cost you. Let's not sugarcoat it. It'll cost you your comfort, your laziness, your excuses. It'll cost you sleep, parties, and ease. But that price, it's worth it, because the cost of regret is far greater. Success demands sweat now. Regret demands tears later. Success takes effort, sacrifice, pain. Regret gives you nothing but emptiness. You'll never look back and wish you worked less, but you'll carry the weight of opportunities missed for the rest of your life. Look at the people who made it. Athletes, scholars, leaders. They all paid the price, and most of them would say the price was steep, but the reward, unmatched. Now look at the ones who almost made it. Ask them how much regret costs. If you're going to pay a price either way, make it count. Pay in discipline, pay in focus, pay in sacrifice. Because what you're building is far more valuable than what you're giving up. Let's stop pretending you're avoiding pain. You're not. You're just picking a different kind. You think skipping the study session saves you. It doesn't. It trades one pain for another. You avoid the discomfort now, and it turns into failure later. You avoid the stress of studying, and inherit the stress of being unprepared. Pain isn't optional, but it is directional. You can suffer now through sacrifice, or suffer later through shame. You can sweat through effort, or cry through regret. The pain of pushing forward, or the pain of staying stuck. One leads to growth, the other leads to guilt. That's the choice you're making every day. Not whether to feel pain, but which pain you're willing to live with. Pick the pain that builds you, the one that strengthens you, the one that pays off, because pain is the price of progress. And if you don't choose it wisely, it'll choose you anyway. It's simple, it's raw, it's real. Study now, or cry later. Cry when the grades come back, and they're not enough. Cry when you missed the mark by 1 point. Cry when you realize you could have done more, but didn't. There's no shortcut, no magic trick, just the grind. And here's what you have to understand. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is going to hand you success. If you don't put in the work now, you'll feel the sting later, and that sting doesn't fade quickly. But the good news? You don't have to cry later. You can push now, sacrifice now, focus now, and those tears, they'll become pride. So when your friends are out partying and you're buried in books, remember the deal. When your body's tired and your mind screams for comfort, remember the deal. Study now or cry later. That's the price. That's the trade. That's the truth. And let that roar carry you all the way to victory. Not excuses always sound good in the moment. I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not in the right mindset today. They sound logical. They sound fair, but they're dangerous lies dressed up as comfort. And by the time you realize the damage, it's too late. You'll look up one day and see people who weren't smarter than you, weren't more talented than you, living the life you dreamed of. And you'll be stuck wondering what happened. What happened? You made excuses while they made moves. That's what excuses feel safe now, but they'll cost you everything later. Success doesn't care how reasonable your reasons sound. It only rewards effort, consistency, discipline. You don't want to be the person left behind while others rise. You don't want to be the one looking back, wishing you had just pushed a little harder. So stop giving your excuses a voice. Silence them with action. Now, people love to say, I don't have enough time. No, you have time. You're just not using it right. You don't need more hours in the day. You need more discipline in the hours you already have. How much time do you lose to distractions, to indecision, to mindless scrolling and random conversations that lead nowhere? The truth is you have the time. You're just not choosing to own it. Discipline is what turns minutes into momentum. It's what takes a small window of time and makes it powerful, focused, productive. You don't need a 10-hour day of perfect study. You need 1 hour of zero distractions and maximum intensity, repeated consistently. Don't pray for more time. You already got it. What you need is to get serious, to stop wasting minutes and start maximizing them. Because it's not time you lack, it's commitment, it's focus, it's discipline. Build that, and the results will follow. You're waiting to feel ready, motivated, confident. But let me tell you the truth, you won't, not always. If you sit around waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect mindset, the perfect conditions, you'll wait forever. Growth doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who move. The people who get ahead, they don't feel ready every day. They just show up anyway. They start messy, start scared, start uncomfortable, but they start. Action creates momentum, and momentum fuels confidence. You want to feel ready, start doing the work. Watch how your mindset shifts when progress starts showing up. Watch how belief builds when you keep promises to yourself. You don't need a motivational high. You need a decision. The decision to move, even when you're unsure, even when it's hard, even when your emotions scream. Not today. The path opens when you walk it, not when you wait. So move. Now. Tired. Good. That means you're pushing. That means you're stretching your limits. That means you're in the right place. Because greatness isn't born in comfort. It's born in exhaustion, repetition, and refusal to quit. You think champions aren't tired. You think top students never feel drained. Of course they do. But they work tired. They train tired. They win tired. It's easy to show up when you're well rested and motivated. But the real test is what you do when your body says no, and your mind wants to quit. That's where transformation happens. In the push, in the extra hour, in the decision to keep going when every excuse is screaming at you to stop. So don't run from tired. Use it. Let it remind you that you're doing what others won't. Tired isn't weakness. It's a sign that you're working for something real. Work tired, and you'll win where others fall. One day is a lie. It's the story we tell ourselves to feel okay about doing nothing today. It's the fantasy land where dreams live and die because they were never acted on. Let me tell you something. There is no one day. There's only today. And it's slipping through your fingers while you keep making promises to the future. Success doesn't come from someday. It comes from right now. Want to change your life? Start now. Want to build momentum? Start now. Want to feel proud, strong, capable? Start now. Not when the timing feels perfect. Not when the stars align. Now. Because the people who win aren't waiting. They're working. Today is all you've got. And if you waste today, you're not just losing 24 hours. You're building the habit of delay. So make the decision. No more one day. No more delays. Today is the day. Start. You're not just a student. You're a warrior in training. This isn't just about books and tests. It's about sharpening your mind, building your resilience, preparing for life's real battles. The late nights, the stress, the pressure is not punishment. It's preparation. You're not memorizing facts. You're developing mental strength. You're not just doing homework. You're learning how to fight through fatigue, how to stay locked in when the world wants to distract you. Every focused study session, that's a rep. Every time you resist quitting, that's a win. You are training for something far bigger than a grade. You are becoming someone unstoppable. Look around. Most people quit when it's hard, but warriors rise in the hard. So stand tall. Don't downplay your effort. You're not just surviving school. You're building character, discipline, fire. You're not just a student. You're becoming a fighter, a leader, a force. Train like it. Live like it. Your habits shape your identity, and your routines, they either free you or trap you. If you want to break limitations, you've got to build better routines. Successful people don't wing their days. They own them. They plan with precision. Morning routines, study blocks, focus rituals, not because it's trendy, but because structure sets them free. Want to stop feeling overwhelmed? Create a system. Want to be consistent? Build a pattern. Because freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you feel like. It comes from designing a life that aligns with your purpose. Start small, wake up earlier, set blocks of time where your phone is off and your mind is on. Make discipline automatic, not optional. When your routine supports your goals, success stops being a mystery and starts being a momentum. Your limitations aren't permanent, they're habits. Change the habit, change the outcome. Build routines, break limits, rise beyond average. Stop studying like you're just trying to get through it. Start studying like your future is on the line, because it is. Don't just open your book, attack the page. Don't just read, absorb, apply, own it. You've got to bring intensity to your focus, like a fighter stepping into the ring, because every second counts. When you sit down to work, bring purpose with you. Know what you're working toward. Remind yourself of the dream, the goal, the fire, and then show up like it matters. Because when you show up halfway, you get halfway results. When you give 60%, don't expect 100% outcomes. You don't need 10 hours of lukewarm effort. You need 1 hour of fire-breathing focus, day after day. This is not about checking boxes. It's about transformation. Study with intensity. Show up with purpose. Win with discipline. That's how warriors study. That's how champions rise. Let me be real with you. Your mindset is everything. It's either sharpening you or sabotaging you. When you believe in your strength, your mind becomes a weapon. It fights through fatigue. It overcomes fear. It shuts down every excuse trying to hold you back. But when you let doubt take over, when you keep saying I can't, I'm not smart enough, it's too hard, your mind turns into your biggest enemy. So which one is it? A weapon or a weakness? Look at the greats. They didn't start with more talent. They started with a stronger belief. They trained their minds to focus, to persist, to refuse to break. You've got to protect your mindset like it's gold. Feed it daily with focus, faith and fire, because what's in your mind will shape what's in your life. Train it, sharpen it, use it. Your mindset will either make you unstoppable or make you invisible. You choose. You don't need to post your progress. You don't need to prove yourself with selfies and stats. Let your results speak. While others are showing off online, wasting energy on validation, you're grinding, quietly, relentlessly. And when the moment comes, your results will make the noise for you. The world doesn't need to know you're studying at midnight. It doesn't need to hear about every assignment you finished. Let them doubt you. Let them overlook you. Because when results show up, grades, scholarships, opportunities, they won't be able to ignore you anymore. Discipline thrives in silence. Growth happens behind closed doors. In success, it's loud when it finally arrives. So stop chasing attention. Chase mastery. Put in the work when no one's clapping. Sacrifice when no one sees. And when the time comes, walk in like you own it. Grind in silence. Dominate in results. That's how warriors win. Listen closely. The clock hasn't stopped. It's still ticking. Right now, second by second. Whether you act or not, the minutes are moving. Whether you show up or sleep in, time keeps going. So the question isn't, will time give you another chance? The question is, what are you gonna do with the chance you have right now? Too many people wait for perfect timing. They wait for some magic moment to start. But while they're waiting, someone else is working. And that someone, they're gonna get the spot you thought was yours. Time is ruthless. It favors the focused. It rewards the relentless. And it punishes the passive. You've got time, but not forever. What you do today decides what you live tomorrow. So what's it gonna be? More delays, or real decisions? Because the clock is still ticking, and your future is watching what you do next. There's a version of you that already made it. That version is strong, disciplined, focused. They don't hit snooze. They don't run from hard things. They don't let distractions win. They show up every day, especially when it's hard. In that version of you, they're not some fantasy. They're real. They're just waiting for you to step up. Every choice you make either brings you closer to that person or further away. So ask yourself, what would the winning version of me do right now? Would they scroll? Or would they study? Would they complain? Or would they commit? You already have what it takes. You just need to match your effort to your potential. Because the only thing standing between who you are and who you could be is what you do. So show up, not next week, not next semester. Now, the winner in you is waiting. Time to meet them. Regret doesn't yell, it whispers. It whispers when you see someone win and know you didn't try hard enough. It whispers when you walk into an exam. It whispers late at night when you wonder, what if I had pushed a little more? Regret is a silent killer. It won't ruin your life in one blow. It eats away at your confidence, your dreams, your self-worth, bit by bit. But here's the good news. You still have time. You don't have to live with what if what. You can create a remember when. You can look back one day, proud, not ashamed. Regret might visit people who fail, but it lives with people who quit. Don't give it a home. Make this the day regret loses its grip on your life. You've got power. You've got time. You've got a choice. Kill the regret before it kills your potential. People love to blame luck, but success doesn't come to the lucky. It comes to the ready. The ones who prepared. The ones who trained when nobody was watching. The ones who didn't wait for a chance. They created one. Luck might open a door, but if you're not ready to walk through it, it slams shut in your face. Being ready means you studied when it was boring. You focused when others didn't. You showed up when you had every excuse not to. So when the opportunity comes, you don't panic. You perform. Success favors the hungry, the focused, the prepared. You want to win, then be ready. Every day, treat every moment like it's the one that will change everything. Because one day it will. Stop waiting for a break. Start becoming the kind of person that breaks through. The world doesn't reward the lucky. It rewards the ready. This is it. The whole message. The whole truth. The whole choice. Boiled down to one line. Study now, or regret forever. That's the deal. That's the trade. You don't get both. You either pay the price today, with discipline, focus, and effort, or you pay with regret tomorrow. You get one life, one shot, one window to rise up and prove to yourself, and to the world, that you were built for more. The people who make it, they aren't superhuman. They're just the ones who refuse to keep wasting time. The ones who decided enough was enough, and now it's your turn. Not tomorrow, not when it's easier, not when you feel like it. Now, study with everything you've got. Move like your future depends on it, because it does. Look in the mirror, make the decision. This is your moment. Study now, or regret forever. Choose.